Sheikh Hasina's 15-year rule as Bangladesh's Prime Minister ended in chaos on August 5, 2024, as she left the country after she failed to quell deadly protests against her government since July. Millions of Bangladeshis took to the streets waving flags and celebrating the moment. Thousands broke into Hasina's residence, looted furniture and books, or relaxed on beds. Crowds also raided the homes of leaders of the Awami League, the ruling party. Sheikh Hasina, once a popular leader, is now facing a life in exile. But this is not the first time that she has faced massive adversities. This is the story of Sheikh Hasina. Hasina is the daughter of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who took on the military might of Pakistan and launched a freedom movement in the then East Pakistan. He was instrumental in forming the Awami League, which came to power after Bangladesh was formed after the India-Pakistan War of 1971. He was assassinated on August 15, 1975, and the military took over. 18 people, including members of Mujib's family, were killed. However, Hasina, who was in West Germany at that time, and her sister Rehana survived. Hasina lived in India for 6 years. Hasina's political career gained prominence in the 1980s when military ruler Mohammad Ershad was in power. In 1987, Hasina joined hands with Khaleda Zia to take on Ershad and bring democracy to Bangladesh. Zia is the wife of Bangladeshi military officer and former ruler Ziaur Rahman, who was assassinated in 1981. By 1990, the Hasina-Khaleda duo mobilized lakhs of people in Dhaka, and Ershad was forced to resign on December 4th that year. Elections were held in February 1991, and the Bangladesh National Party, headed by Khaleda, came to power. Hasina became the main opposition leader. She became the Prime Minister in 1996 and returned to power in 2008. In her long tenure, which lasted a little more than 15 years, she focused on the economy and helped the garment and textile industries flourish. Poverty decreased and human development outcomes improved along many dimensions. However, Bangladesh's economy was hit hard by the COVID pandemic. It suffered a severe dollar shortage, limiting its ability to import goods, pushing inflation higher. Economic growth slowed and unemployment increased. Bangladesh saw several protests and riots over the decades, but Hasina's government suppressed them. The government also cracked down on the opposition. Khaleda was put under house arrest ahead of the 2014 elections, which led to most opposition parties boycotting the polls. Hasina won the polls handsomely, winning 234 seats in an election witnessing only 22% voter turnout. In 2018, Khaleda was sentenced to 5 years in jail in a corruption case. It was later extended to 10 years. She was barred from contesting polls due to this conviction, and Hasina won again, securing 96% of the vote. She secured a fourth straight term in 2024, but the opposition boycotted these polls. In fact, several countries, including the US and the UK, raised concerns about the conduct of these elections. Hasina was challenged once again. This time, it was students who demanded a controversial quota given to the children of freedom fighters to be abolished. They openly asked Hasina to step down. The Supreme Court of Bangladesh partially scrapped the quotas, but that failed to quell the protests. Now, Hasina faces a life in exile again. Bangladesh is looking once again at a period of instability.